Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Data Sim live stream. Today it's the 10th of December 2025, 4 minutes past 5 in the evening. We're back in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 with this massive Sim Update 4, which I've gathered has improved performance for everyone around the board, including myself. I'll let you actually guess right now how much FPS I'm getting here in Boston, Massachusetts, with higher settings, all on high end here in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Yes, I've got a bit of blurry textures. I think that's something they still need to fix, but it looking very nice indeed. Live time, live weather. We're flying to Newark Liberty International. Flight time, which is 1 hour 10 minutes, cruising at a mere 16,000 feet, and we're flying as United today. We're obviously in a pre-release version of the PMDG 737 for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. No news yet on whether that will be released in the next few days or so. I cannot wait to fly Alpaca Airways again, our virtual airline. We'll have to see. Here we go, guys. So last stream we were in Munich and I had 20 FPS landing there. Right now, if I bring up my screen sharer, I'm getting 60 FPS, 61, which you can see here with the sim value. Unbelievable. I'm getting sort of a 20-30 plus FPS boost over this update with my settings on the high end. Now, a little bit of announcement. There will be some posts coming about this shortly. Because of the performance issues I've been having recently in X-Plane and in Microsoft Flight Simulator, this update has obviously improved things here, but I've actually ordered a brand new PC today, and not only of that, I have partnered with my existing PC builder as well. So for the last 7 years I've used Chill Blast for streaming my PCs and creating content, and I got in contact with them about a new build, and they very kindly offered me a discount to the build in return for some affiliations. So I will be partnering up with Chill Blast. There'll be some affiliated links coming up so you can get a brand new build from Chill Blast as well. So huge thanks to them. More info on that coming in the future. My new PC is an absolute tank. You know, I don't know a huge amount of PCs, but I've absolutely maxed it out to ensure that it'll last for the foreseeable future. Take me into the 2030s with flight sim content. It's going to be really nice indeed. It's blurriness because of T-Log being low. That's understood. I think that's because of auto FPS, which I probably don't need anymore because of the performance increases. I'll consider maybe disabling that in the future. But yeah, we'll talk about my new build at the moment. I should get it before Christmas. Obviously I've got to set it up, and I'll have my current Chill Blast PC as a backup for a few months in case there's any issues. But yeah, first things first, it's got a 5090. The best graphics card I think you can get, apart from that crazy one that costs about 20 grand. But yeah, it's going to be an absolute tank, an absolute beast. But incredibly, with this Sim Update 4, the performance I'm getting is amazing. Now, here we are on VATSIM. You can already see how much smoother it is compared to streams of last. This is a really intensive scenery as well. This is Fly Tampa Boston, which is why I'm here doing a bit of a stress test today. We're on VATSIM. There's the odd little stutter here and there, but you can see on VATSIM we've got Delta, lots of traffic, another United. Here's our PMDG 737 in the classic United livery. We've got JetBlue here, Southwest. I think I'm actually on a JetBlue stand here, but I've never flown out of Boston in real life. But you can already get an idea of how smooth it is. But here we are on the PMDG 737. But yeah, new PC is so exciting. It should be arriving before Christmas. It only went through the purchase it today, so it's only just been given a build slot as well. But yeah, very, very exciting times for me. I was really excited when I got this Chill Blast PC, which was actually 4 years ago this month. If you look back at my live streams, you'll see how excited I was. My 3080 has done well. It's actually still behaving quite nicely as well, but a 5090, my VRAM's going to go from 10 gigabytes to 32, so it's a significant increase in performance. I'm just like a kid at Christmas, literally Christmas. So exciting. Anyway, look, I've not even said hello to anyone in chat here. Who have we got? Romulus, hope you're doing well. So you bought yourself a nice little space heater. Yes, it will keep me very warm in the summer months, no doubt. Brendan says, what will you do with your old PC? Maybe a giveaway to 100,000 subscribers. I'm actually going to give it to a friend. The reason is I'm not too comfortable selling my old PC publicly. The reason is I understand people can access the hard drive in ways even though it's completely deleted. I'm also going to keep it as a backup for a few months as well, just in case I run into any issues with my new PC, which is doubtful, seeing I've had 2 Chill Blast PCs already with no issues. But there will be lots of giveaways and a charity stream associated with the 100,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, Itch It Scratches 72 months as a member. Thank you very much for your support as well. There's a 777 taking off in the background of a long flight ahead. Hope you're doing well. Who else we got here in chat? We've got Dennis at Martin to 737 pilot. Yeah, I'll share more specs during the stream when we get airborne as well. Jack Powell, thanks for the information regarding T-Lod. I think, yeah, that adjusts automatically based off here as well. I'd keep your 3080 spare just in case. Thanks, Steve. And Steve, thank you for all your input helping me spec up this PC, and to all the members who helped me in Discord to choose all the right parts for this computer as well. Master says, is it legal to share Microsoft flights in 2024 with a friend through Steam family sharing? I've absolutely no idea. Gary, you pulled the trigger then. Congrats. Thank you very much. Yeah, very exciting. I think it's probably the best time to get a PC is now as well, so exciting. Anyway, let's jump on into the cockpit. You can already see jumping in here as well, the FPS is still very good. I'm getting 49 FPS, it's really smooth. Again, there's the odd stutter, but you compare to my last stream a few days ago where I landed in Munich, look how smooth everything is. I've been quite a harsh critic of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there's elements of the sim I still don't like, but what an improvement and an overall best package you can get now, and incredible performance on my 4-year-old PC now as well. So let's get the aircraft powered up. I've logged off on VATSIM. I have received a PDC. There is actually ATC here at the moment. We're due out in 20 minutes, so battery on, GPU is on the bus, and also I don't know who did it in the background, but someone has made the MCP work in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. So I'm back on MCP cam. I've got yoke cam all set up there in my stripy top for the winter here. So anyway, battery on, GPU's on the bus, electric hydraulic pumps will pump on, landing gear lever is down, 1, 2, 3, and we have 6 green lights up there. Let's do the fault and fire tests. Oh, it's so much smoother as well. Massive credit to Sobo for this performance increase. I'll go through my settings after I land in Boston as well, so you can see what I've got set up if you have a similar PC to me. Fire warning lights, wheel well, engine overheat, no fault lights illuminated, fire bell was on too. Emergency exit lights we can arm. Actually the seatbelt sign should be off because we need to pre-fuel. What I learned last stream that GSX is not fully compatible with the PMDG build, but let me just bring up my operational flight plan for you today. So here is Navigraph, we're on stand, Charlie 32, going to be departing off 22 right. Routing actually takes us east over the Atlantic initially, then west 180 degree turn into New York. Really low cruise level, and this is actually accurate to the real sector. I was looking at this very flight where United 1833 today, which is the same call sign United use from Boston to New York, and they do cruise at flight level 160. It's a really low cruise for this this sector. So yeah, really nice weather as well. Let's see if we're going to take any extra fuel. So right now it's 7 degrees chilly. The forecast here is for some showers much later on in the morning. That's not going to be a factor for us. Let's have a look at Newark. We've got Javecki design scenery right now. Winds from the south gusting 17 knots, not too bad. Forecast, it's a bit of light rain, 6 statute miles, gusts up to 25, but it's straight down the runway, runway 22. Let's take standard block fuel for this sector. So this is showing 6095, will take 6.2 tons of fuel. Tom Pascoe, thank you, 70 months as a member. He's got his James May shirt on today, brilliant. It's actually a jumper, I'll have you know. Thank you very much for your support. 70 months now as a member. So PMDG do not support GSX now, so especially the doors, so use EFB to manipulate them will do. Who else we got here as well? The video is sponsored by McDonald's. Oh yes, I'm guessing that's where it is in real life. But no, my videos will be sponsored by Chill Blast in the future. Yeah, there'll be some affiliated links for you guys to get builds there. But all this will be posted in due time when I get the new PC. We'll have a fun day streaming and checking out the specs of that as well. So look, GSX isn't synced up with your PMDG, but we can still use it to simulate boarding. So request boarding. Hopefully United will come up as an option. Oh no, it's automatically gone for JetBlue, I guess, because I'm on a JetBlue stand. Never mind. Sorry for all Boston Airport fans, I'm on the wrong place. But anyway, we've started the boarding. Bags are coming in as well. Right, working our way down here. We shall update. Let me actually go here first. Electronic flyback request data from SimBrief. We'll now just nip into the FMC. I don't usually do this in this sequence, just to get the fuel on board. So we're in Boston. Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra routing flight plan request sim brief route. So let's set the payload, set the fuel, select the route.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Here I'm going to go to fuel and just put the 6.2 tons, otherwise it just puts the absolute bare minimum fuel on, so as soon as you start the AP you're off below your minimum block fuel. Will this mean a revival of the gaming channel? Yeah, so actually Chill Blast was asking about that, my second channel. I think with Baby, obviously a lot of my spare time
Completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I want to spend with my family growing up as well, especially around Christmas. It'll always be content revolve around this channel. I want to get up to 100,000 subscribers in January. So, yeah, maybe the odd thing here and there on the second channel on my new Beast PC. Where did I get to? So, yeah, fuel I've uploaded.
Locking gear.
We'll load the route in now. And then I best go back to where we were in the panel scan. Usually, obviously I have to adapt things in a desktop simulator to the real world flow and profile, but that's loading in. See, look, a bit stuttery, isn't it, when you're changing views? So that's something that still needs to be looked at. Seatbelt sign on. Flaps are up, which match the indicated position. Do a quick config warning check. Parking brake should be set. Booking our way down here. 2000 standby on the transponder. Rudder and aileron trim is 3 and 0. Gate extension door is checked. Let's go on here to the up overhead panel. Turn on the voice recorder. Stall warning test. To all my X-Plane fans as well, don't worry, I haven't forgotten that sim. Obviously I'm very fortunate to get early access to the PMDG 737, but I'd like to jump back into the Felis 742 again soon. Right, alignments started, circuit breakers in, check the emergency equipment tech log. There we are. And my goodness, you can see all the passengers boarding, and yeah, maybe when I get my new PC I can leave the passengers in their seats. I want to do a stress test of the A380, that would be the best way of checking it. And with the performance improvement in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, do you really need a new PC? Probably not, but I want one. It's 4 years old now, and I just want something that's going to last me for another 4 to 5 years. It's the third PC I've had for the channel. And I've got this great opportunity with Chill Blast after liaising with them for the last couple of days. So yeah, it's if you've got a 3080 now with this update, it's great. But obviously there's a few stutters around here, and I think X-Plane is still quite performance limited. So I could do with the extra performance for X-Plane, that's for sure. So safety inspection complete. Let's grab the ATIS 135.0. Just need to get my radio tuning panel set up in the background. I know there's a shortcut to get this working automatically. Here it comes. Perfect. That's active. Let's just grab the weather.
Clouds at 5,000.
Oh,
10,000.
I've got two ATISes.
Feeling 17,000 broken. 2,000 broken. Temperature
Don't know what that other voice was. Was it Microsoft Flight Simulator? Not sure.
Altimeter 29er 59er.
Am I getting two ATISes? I think the other ATIS is Microsoft Flight Simulator. How do I turn that off? I don't want ATIS from Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Logan
There's the
Airport.
VATSIM one.
Notice to airman runway 22 left light.
Alright, I think I'll just turn that off because I'm getting two through here. 134.7. Let's do that. It's a bit quicker doing it this way. Yeah, it's actually affecting the volume in the sim. Yeah, look, look, there you go. I need to disable. It's in the sim settings. How do I disable the ATIS? Pull up the ATC. Oh, it's on the ATC window. Scroll lock. Actually, how's that coming through? Hey! Pull up the ATC window in the sim settings. I want to disable all this. Assistances and ATC. Thanks, guys. Otherwise, this is going to be continuing throughout. Settings, assistances, ATC. This must have changed with the update. Where's ATC, guys? Aha. AI radio communication is off. How do I turn everything off?
Minimums.
Morning, mate. Hope you're doing well,
Approaching
Lukey.
minimums.
Says go to ATC menu. Uh-oh. You're using your reshade? No. All stock. Dennis, excited for Toby i5 future native support. That's really good news. Yeah, I've actually got a third-party program to get it to work and explain, but it'll be great to have that working like it does in this sim. Right, how on earth do I disable air traffic control? Sound ATC voice. Where are you? It's staring me in the face, isn't it? Listening mode TV? No. User interface. I can't see air traffic control. Sound ARC voice. ARC voice or ATC voice? Oh dear, this is going to be a pain if I can't disable this. Down near bottom. Multiplayer, music, user, environment, other aircraft. Warnings, cockpit, miscellaneous. Character voices? It's AI communications. Oh, where was that in the other settings? Sorry about this, guys. God damn it. Aha! Oh. ATC enforced flight plan. Quote settings. Oh, hold on here. Options, assistance options. User experience. Options, assistance options. Oh, this is so annoying. But this didn't happen earlier on my test sector, so it's all good. Oh, so much information. Go back to character voices. Description and change. Oh, where's character voices? Oh dear. Sorry about this, guys. Character voices is ATC. Ah. Okay. So that was general. Sound. Off. Thanks. That's better. Let's try and get the 80s again. Well done, guys. Got there in the end. That must have been painful to watch.
Navigation 212. Departure 2 Runway 27 is approved for turnoff.
Let's get the
All aircraft
80s.
respect all hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Numerous construction cranes in Boston area and in vicinity of Logan Airport. Notice to airmen runway 22 left light slope out of service.
Okay.
Advise on initial contact. You have information delta.
Perfect. Information Delta. 22 left, 22 right for departure. So 22 right for
Boston
us.
Logan Airport ATIS information delta. 1654 Zulu. 1200 at 14. Visibility 10. Huge clouds at 5,000. 10,000 scattered. Ceiling 17,000 broken. 22,000 broken.
Trying to get all of it.
Temperature 7. Dew point -1. Altimeter 2959. Area navigation 2.
Right, I've got all the weather then. Altimeter is 2959, so you can press the magic B button to set that. Oh, it's showing 2965 here. Okay, got the weather then, and MFRA will set that to... Oh no, I've got my EFIS panel now set up, so... Oh, that's really slow. Just to show you, I don't know if you can see in the corner there, I've got the... Oh, you can't quite see it. I'm going to have to drag it this way, otherwise it's really slow. So we'll do this, hold that down. We'll set an MFRA of 1080. I think that was a new member joining. Fireman Sam, thank you very much. Fireman Sam 737 as a member. Hope you're doing well. Glad you joined the content. Get invited to our members only Discord. Hope you enjoy the custom emojis in chat. Thank you very much. So selecting traffic on the EFIS panels. There we go. MFRA is set. Altimeter is set as well. And I've received a PDC as soon as I logged on to that sim. So if I share my entire screen, you can see that here. So United 1833 cleared Boston to Newark Liberty via the PATS 7 departure, which is what I'm expecting. Nelly, and then it will be the Flossie arrival into Newark. 160 squawk 3437 cleared on the departure. Expect 160 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 1347, which is what I'm on now. And advise information location on centre to push. So there we are. PDC received. Let's have a look at the SID, the PAT 7, see if it mentions any stop altitude. Last time I was out of Newark was for the Cross the Pond event a few years back. But anyway, 5,000 feet is set. We have our clearance and the runway QDM here for 22 right. We actually haven't been cleared on the runway yet, but I expect 22 right for departure. We'll put that to 215. The course is to 215 as well. 215. 215. Pop on the flight directors. Oh, it's great to have the MCP back. And I can't remember where we got to. FMC. It's all a bit about a sequence here. Activate, execute. Departures from way 22 right. The Patsy departure. Patsy 7. Execute. Departure arrivals. I'm expecting straight in on 22 right later, I think. Is it 22 left? I think I'm landing on it. Yeah, it'll be 22 left in Newark, won't it? Oh, that's 22 left. And the Flossie 4 via goodness knows what American transition. Flossie Hannah? I don't know. Let's have a look here. Nelly. And I don't think we're doing a pattern transition. So execute. And what's this glide slope off thing? That's a very old PMDG thing, that is. Off. Execute. So yeah, let's just check for any discontinuities here. I think it says here 22 left, 22 right, expect vectors approaching SAX VOR. So what I'm going to do, I'll go here to plan, step through it. There we are. So I've got SAX, increase the range. So I think after SAX, what I'm going to do is just simply route direct to the Zapfi point. Obviously, if I get to SAX and I haven't been cleared, I'll just go heading select. But there we are. It just gives you a more realistic routing. That's activated, executed. Don't forget to put your aircraft position in. So once the alignment's complete, there we are. There's where you are. Init ref then 0 fuel weight, full load of passengers, 61 tons. I think I've got the config for 189 passengers. I'm not sure if United Fleet is all economy, but that's what I've gone for today. Operational flight plan. View sim brief OFP. Reserves 2.6. Cost index we used 30. One thing my operator we started doing now is variable cost index in the cruise. You might be interested to hear, so maybe talk about that on the way. 160 cruise, top of climb, wind 242 at 59. And let's look at the performance, so we can use the included OPT. Oh, the performance is much better. Performance tool, import from OFP, runway 22 right. Oops. Didn't seem to import it. Import from aircraft the weight, import the weather. Anytime today. I think iFly 737 looks a lot better. SP1, yeah, it's very, very tidy. Nice cockpit. I'm looking forward to their big first update to try out as well. Anyway, full length runway 22 right. We can take TO2 and assume temperature of just 29 degrees. So TO2, 29 degrees. Gives me less than 0.1 thrust. So that's all set. Flap 5. CG is in. 5.2 units on the trim. Variable cost index is actually based off the airframe and outside air temperature, Steve. So we actually have different cost indexes to use in the climb and cruise. 141, 142, 147. And that figure comes from the Jefferson app, which is quite cool. Which I won't be able to show you, but I can explain it. Cool, so performance is done, FMC is loaded. Go back to the legs page here, overhead panel there. Fuel dampers on, nav transfer, display switches, normal auto, fuel. Also guys, I'll be uninstalling Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Won't be using it anymore. Didn't think I'd be saying that 6 months ago, but this is the aircraft I've been waiting for to come into the sim, and all the others are already there. So that's all configured. Let's start the APU. MCP I've already set. Auto brake RTO, reset fuel flow. Oh, the performance is great. Oh, my new PC is going to be amazing. Right, nav aids. What could we set up here? So the SID, it's RNAV based, so there's no nav aids to tune at all. We can have a look and see what is on the field. Might as well just tune something. So Boston, what have we got here? If I go to the IFR charts, we've got the Boston VOR 112.7. So we might as well make that active. 112.7, box 1 and box
4419.
2. There we are. Cool. We'll select VOR on all the EFIS panels. Altimeter set, 6.2 on board, minimum block fuel. Happy days. AP is available. Pop that on the bus. And wait a bit longer for some APU bleed. Right, we're due out in 1 minute, but obviously we're a little bit of a longer stream, talking about the new affiliation with chill bars in the future, and obviously having to fix the ATC issue as well. Fireman Sam, what's your specs for the new PC, mate? We'll talk about that in the cruise. We'll just get on our way. Steve said removing 2020 will free up some serious drive space before you get to your new system. I gained about 1.2 terabytes. Got 4 terabytes on my new build. Strange how the MMR shows 1127 as ILS even though it's a VOR frequency. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh yeah, that shouldn't do that. Well, that was very observant, Harry. Very, very impressive. How's your type rating going, by the way? Ecam Memo says, how do you feel about the 737 MAX by PMDG? If they ever make it, yeah, I mean, we'll give it a try. I have to say, iFly are doing a great job with theirs. And it's got a few bugs here and there. The VNAV needs modernising, but works quite well. Right then, a little bit of a brief. We've already got our PDC, so expecting departure off runway 22 right or 22 left, pushback face, whatever direction, I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with Boston, but we'll make our way up here. Not going to depart off runway 15 left, but it'll be off to the south, and it will be this PAT 7 departure. As you can see here on the route page, PAT 7 is selected. Going to essentially climb, heading 215, course 142 to TJ. 142 to TJ, max 210 knots. We should be able to clean up at this gross weight for that speed. And from TJ, we're going to go to Bro, 3,000 feet or above. After Bro to Jate, Hemu, 260 knots max, 5,000 feet or above. And then to Kenway, we'll already be at 16,000 feet, actually, not flight level 160. Also, we've not mentioned something here. Sunday. Oh my god, that knocked a few years off my life, but where's all our Dutch and Australian followers? I think they were probably not around here, but Lando Norris did what he needed to do. It was amazing. I couldn't watch, but I have to obviously support a Brit. Amazing, we did it. Anyway, look, we're in a position to push back here. Look at all the traffic here on VATSIM, and smooth as silk.
360 to American 2020.
I mean, if I got my new PC and it was like this, I'd be like, yep, that's amazing. Alright, Peter Mulberry, how do I update Sim Update 4? It's completely automatic. As we say in Dutch, orange above, or of course, some flavour of orange one. Absolutely. Now, actually, you know, obviously I'm a Norris fan, McLaren fan, UK supporter of drivers. Max is incredible. How he came back from half over the season to be 2 points behind at the end is remarkable. I do think he's the greatest driver of all time, like, genuinely. Generational talent. So yeah, there we are. Do you have auto FPS on the new rig? This is just a reminder, guys, I'm not on my new PC today. This is my old PC, Sim Update 4. My new PC I only ordered today, so I won't be using auto FPS on my new car. I shouldn't need it. I mean, I don't even need it for this PC. But anyway, let's request push and start. AP bleed on. Just make sure all my doors are closed. So I think if I go prepare for pushback and departure. Release ground power, yes. I just have to make sure I close the doors manually, and then we'll get that clearance. It's got a GSX profile, which is quite cool. There we are, looks like all the doors are closed. Yep, perfect. Let's get VATSIM turned up and request push and start.
Tiger 54, 58, Boston River contact position as reported. Maintain bubble
5090 is coming. Boston, hello, it's United 1833. We're on stand, Charlie 32 requesting push and start.
Maintain 16,000.
Oops, blocked someone.
And then somebody was blocked calling for push, was that?
Yeah, United 1833, we're on stand, Charlie 32, request push and start.
And then at 1833, Boston Center, pushback and outside approved.
Push start approved, United 1833. Did I say 1832? I can't remember. There we are. Right then, I don't know which direction that's going to be then. I guess north. Continue pushback. You guys will know. Which way do I want? Facing northeast, Charlie 9?
Archer 55 Boston Center, you're cleared to the Dover Airport. Bailey at Burlington, 1 departure. As final.
Release parking brake.
Maintain 10,000. Block 3412.
Activation light on. Parking brake is set. Transponder out off. There we are. Check's complete. Luke, you've just gifted 5 members from Australia. Very kind of you. Welcome, Dennis, ex-aviator, and Chris Barno,
Boston Airport will
JD
be
Savage,
at your
and
9 to
Flex
10
Captain
o'clock
25.
and
Thank
1
you
2
very much
miles
for your
from
generosity,
Hotel
Luke.
Invites.
Most kind. Thank you. Perfect. Right, parking brake released.
Minimums. Approaching.
United 778, cross Gunny,
All
at
engines
maintain
clear.
flight level 200.
Start at wheel.
Got a great performance.
Cross
guys.
Gunny at or maintain level 200, United
Off we
778.
go. I use the pushback map in GSX now. It's great, just one click. Yeah, I need to consider using that in the future. I think that's the last one. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Once again, that's very kind of you.
4419 heavy,
Cheers.
runway 22 right, taxi via Kilo, Bravo,
Starting engine number 2.
Cross runway 15 right,
Gonna be
hold
grey
short,
over there.
runway 15 left.
Wait, didn't I say facing northeast? Why am I facing south?
United 438,
Wait, wasn't it in Boston it did some weird spin thing last time?
Yeah, 438, clear visual approach, runway 22 left.
Well, let's see what happens. N2, oil pressure, M1, fuel on. See what happens. Welcome Nordic 737NG, thank you very much for your subscription. Split S pushback. Oh, there we are. Oh, cool. Is that actually the way they do it here? That's amazing. I'll take it.
And 772 radar contact. And see you at 310. You said
Okay,
that's
we fixed
gonna
this
be your
exterior
final,
model any better. I've
31
seen the wing flex being reworked, but I haven't seen anything mentioning the model itself. Still yet to come, that update from PMDG.
Okay, not a problem
Yeah,
after
on
that.
my preview build. Starting
and
with
Boston Center, Delta 2222 was pretty far east about to leave executive wing request an early handoff to the runway.
N2.
And Delta 2222 sure works for me. Cleveland Center is closed,
Yeah.
radar service terminated.
My 4-year-old PC is doing amazing
And we
right
would
now.
change over to Latino Commons approved.
Oil
either on
pressure,
runway
M1, fuel on.
Yeah.
Boston Center, JetBlue
Boston
3318 is at Charlie 33. Information. I just
Norwich.
forgot it there.
Set parking brake.
Information Delta.
Select that. Right, parking brake.
Blue 3318 Boston Center. Good afternoon. Thank you for Delta. Push in the alley is approved. Advise ready to taxi.
Oh, trying to pin
Push
that.
into
There we
the
go.
alley approved. Well advised ready to taxi for JetBlue
Perfect.
3318.
Start cut out monitoring engine 1 and 2. 2 stable, parking brake sets. 4 taxi flow.
United 438, wind
At this stage,
190.14,
generator on
runway
APU
22
off,
left,
and then we'll
clear to
wait
land.
until the pin's been seen. Not in any hurry today.
Unlocking.
Jerry 476 heavy, runway 22 right, taxi via Zulu.
I mean, my
Bravo,
3080
November. Cross runway 15 right,
4-year-old
hold short,
card
runway 15
is
left.
doing a fantastic job with the performance here. Fantastic job. Won't be as good as my 5090 that's coming in a week's time. I'm so excited.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
I
pin
think this is the
removed.
same level of excitement I had
Left is clear. Right is clear.
4 years ago when I was waiting for my new PC. My previous card was a 1080 RTX. Alright, tug the tow bar. Usually they drive the other way with the tow bar, but we'll take that level of realism. Oh, that's cool with the tablet reflection there. Awesome. Excellent. Pin seat, full taxi flow. Generators on, APU off, start switches, probes, anti-ice not required for departure, air conditioning, pack sorter, isolation, valve auto, APU's off, lights are set, flaps to 5. Flight controls, forward, back, left, right, rudders, right and left. Great. Recall. Blank below a DU, and then you'd read the before taxi checklist. Right, I'll get the taxi clearance. Yeah, Boston Centre United 1833 request taxi.
United 1833 squawk 3437.
Apologies, squawk 3437, United 1833. Forgot to put squawk in.
This is JetBlue 73, climbing past 8,200, climbing 1.
Sounds like a young lad on VATSIM. I've just heard that VATSIM's going to have a rule where you have to be over 16 to join.
JetBlue 73 Boston Center. Hello. Climb maintain flight level 320.
Luke, us boys love new toys. Girls don't understand, I don't. I'm squawking the correct squawk now. Selecting the airports on my EFIS.
Roger, be right back with you. JetBlue 73, turn right direct VJ.
Turn right, direct.
Don't know, Harry, the same way Australia's probably got that new rule about being under 16, no social media. United 1833 squawking 3437.
Okay, I still show your transponder off.
Okay, stand by. That's strange. Oh yeah.
Boston Centre United 1850.
Only TARA is giving me mode Charlie. Oh no. How strange.
1850 runway 22
Yeah,
right,
I have to go to TARA.
Bravo.
It's the only way to get mode Charlie on V
Cross
pilot
runway
for some
15
reason.
right, hold short runway 15 left.
Taxi to runway 22 right via Alpha, Charlie, Bravo, November. Cross runway 27 and hold short runway 15 left. United
It's
1850.
not liking it.
Yeah, 1850. It's cross runway 15 right
transponder.
at November, and then hold short
It's
15
turning
left.
mode Charlie off on V pilot, so I'll just have to go TARA, bit non-standard.
Cross runway 15 right November and hold short 15 left. 1850.
At 1833, I've got you now. Runway 22 right, taxi by Alpha, November. Cross runway 15 right, hold short runway 15 left.
Clear taxi runway 22 right via Alpha November, cross 15 right, hold short 15 left, United 1833. Alright.
Archer 55, runway
So I'm
15,
going to taxi
taxi by Foxtrot.
Alpha November.
Sorry, 47 kilo heavy, cross runway 15 left at
Clear to
November.
cross 15 left, hold short. Oh, clear to cross 15 right, hold short of 15 left.
438 cross runway 22 right at
Yeah.
Echo, taxi ramp via Alpha, give way to your company coming out of the ramp.
Turn off and taxi, parking brake released. Config. Config warning off, we go to Newark Liberty. That's my current PC, guys. KPT Cleese got the specs up, 4 years old. As mentioned at the start of stream
And
today.
United 438, you're cut
I
off
ordered a
there,
brand new
Echo
PC
Alpha.
from Chill Blast. I'm going to be working with in the future to give you some good deals with. I'll share those specs once we get to the cruise.
Boston Centre JetBlue, Central Bravo, Stan Charlie 29 request.
So the flight time scenery for
1 Bravo Boston.
John 4, how much?
Enter.
Too much.
Looks like on the
I
Alpha
did
approved, do not block
negotiate a
Charlie.
discount, so
Respect to Alpha, Central Charlie.
The Jet 377, shoot you 300 feet above your assigned altitude, the Manchester altimeter 2954.
nice here. Look at the performance I'm getting here from my PC today. Very good.
Copy the altimeter,
There.
and you're right.
With my stream moving forward with my
Delta
PC.
2650.
Should be able to use Ultra.
2655, okay, you're coming in weak,
Okay, we're on
unreadable.
November.
Got your radar contact at 350.
How's the sound, guys, at the moment?
maintain 350.
Very loud for me, VATSIM and the aircraft, but as long as you can hear me fine,
Hi,
I'm
love
happy.
going out, thank you. American 1207, descend and maintain level 190.
190-1207.
From the 3 living my airspace, Washington offline.
So one thing
radar
we're going to
service
do here,
terminated.
which we're
Frequency
going
change approved today.
to pack's a little bit too round, Roger. One thing I'm going to do is something you'd never do in real life is cross
American 2020, descend and maintain
red stop
flight
bars.
level 200.
Obviously you can't control that on the
Descend to flight level 200,
OT controllers
American
can't control it at
It
the
is
moment.
778 living my airspace.
I understand there's some
Center
software
offline,
out
radar
there
service
that can
terminated.
do it,
Frequency
but
change
you'd
approved today.
never cross the right stop bar. But we have been cleared to cross runway 15 right.
Appreciate you. Have a good day.
JetBlue 73 is leaving.
Thanks, guys. Aircraft too loud. Turning it down slightly, guys. How's that? Is that better? Perfect. Oh yeah, I do. Actually, I forgot. I've got the. There you go.
1744 Boston Center, you back with
That's
me?
pretty realistic, to be fair.
Have a 17.4.
I mean, I don't know what I prefer, having that off or on.
Minimums.
Qatari 47 Kilo Heavy, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Good. So holding points coming up. 1-5 left. Gary, thanks. 19 bumps as a member, buddy.
And 1833, cross runway 15 left at November.
Okay, cross 1-5 left at on November. United 8053. Looking forward to try sim up at 84. If
American 2020 with
Lamina could get the same performance out of X-Men 12 minus poor again. Yeah, I have poor performance with certain aircraft, so hopefully my new piece will help with that,
for American 2020. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, you guys actually liking this? So if I do that, turn the sim up. There we are. I mean, they're pretty much like both A20s. Prefer to hear the aircraft. Me too. Let me turn them off. But nice feature.
1850, cross runway 15 left at
I'll
November.
turn the sim back down. There we are.
Cross runway 15 left at November, United 1850.
There we are. Alright, clear the cross here already. Qatar's got a long flight ahead.
377, descend and maintain
Qatar
11,000.
from Boston, my goodness, that's a really long flight.
Going to maintain 11,000 if they set 37.
Right, before takeoff, check this. Config check.
377, rising of the weather and
55
modems at
green light,
Laconia
stab
and
trim,
approach
5.3 units set. Did I actually set that? it's pretty
Latest
good.
METAR showed 2400
Good.
ceiling, so I can take either ILS or RNAV for
Air conditioning
Actually,
pressurization,
ILS
packs on
and
bleeds
weight,
on,
I
V
guess.
speeds
Okay.
are set on the takeoff briefing 41, 42,
602,
47.
377, expect that.
On the MCP, the departure is going to be the PATS 7, climbing to an altitude of 5,000 feet, left turn to TJ, and then we'll get 16,000 feet en route. That's reviewed. Cabin is secure. Checks complete. Can we do one departure of it? Just to
77,
see
turn
what it
left
sounds
heading
like?
330, descend and maintain 5,000, vectors for decent.
left turn 330.
But great if you're
descend and maintain
flying on your own and
5,000.
trying to hear the controller. That's fantastic. United 1833, hold point and November ready for departure.
And 1833, roger, hold short 22 right, wake turbulent.
Hold short 22 right, 1833. Yeah, the performance is better. There is some stutters we've had, but it's so much better than we had. Again, once we've landed in Boston, I'll go through all my
Double 61
settings.
Bravo, squawk 3,
Changed
4,
quite a few for the increased FPS here. Yeah, I mean, we'll try the ANR for out.
ready to taxi.
There's United behind us. It's got the old school livery as well.
61 Bravo, thank you. Runway 22 right, taxi via Alpha, November, cross runway 15 right, hold short, runway 15 left.
Awesome.
Taxi Alpha November, cross runway 15 right.
Yeah, it's all working well. It's great. You just have to make
And
sure.
1833, contour turbulence. Running heavy A350, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 22 right, clear to take up into United 833. Yeah, so maybe
And
it's some update for.
1850.
But
runway 22
one thing
right,
I
line
noticed
up
is
and wait.
on
1
here,
minute on
I had to
runway
make sure
for
the EFIS panels were in the right position.
Roger that
Because
line up behind the company traffic.
otherwise it goes a bit crazy. In fact, one thing I've noticed since this update, if I go to
United 1850.
if I go to radio on the minimums, look,
Negative energy
it
to line
does
up and
this.
wait. You're not clear for takeoff.
There's a bit of a bug there, so I
Roger,
can't
not
set
clear
radio
takeoff,
minimums at the moment.
United
The
1850.
EFIS panel.
American 1207, cross crank at maintain 7,000, Newark altimeter 29er, 5.
Alright, Thomas, what happens? This will server no longer sit. Yeah, it looks like your membership's expired, so it requires
American
active
1207, cross
membership
crank
on
at
YouTube
maintain
to stay in.
7,000, Newark altimeter 29er, 55.
Right, taxiing nicely. Right, oh gosh, I better do the flow, hadn't I?
1027, stand by, please. My headset, I'll try to reset it.
Panel.
Roger, accept jet 377.
So MCP
Please
set,
direct
transponder is
Lulu.
already TAR from earlier, strobe lights on, landing lights on, cleared for takeoff. Let's go to Newark, Togas and Chats.
3318,
At the
ready
radar
to
on.
taxi.
Timing.
The jet 377, cross Milu at 4,200, cleared ILS, runway 8 approach.
Alright. Stabilised. Set takeoff through.
Cleared ILS, runway approaching.
Point forward, takeoff thrust indications.
Archer 5-5. Roger. Wind 200.
Check 3 forward pressure. Look how much smoother it is.
Clear for takeoff.
Wow.
And the runway 15 RBR.
I'm going to cancel my PC order. Checking. Oh, we
Go
go.
center, JetBlue 3318, ready to taxi.
With a deadband, nice. We're airborne.
1207 on.
Can you
confirm
That's not yet working in 2024. Need to set it up.
QNH 2947, correct?
Oh, now.
I show the Newark altimeter 2955. Yes, 7,000 correct.
29557 correct.
Got NADP2, so. Alright, 1,000 feet, bug up. 210 knots maximum, but cleans 212, that'll do.
47 kilo heavy radar count.
Okay, speed checks, flaps 1. Fantastic. So, look how smooth that is.
All aircraft, check your push to talk please, got a hot mic on frequency. JetBlue 3318, runway 22 right, taxi via Alpha, November.
Flaps up.
Cross runway 15 right, hold short
How
runway
smooth
15
is that,
left.
guys?
Alright, Alpha
Well done to us,
November,
Sobo.
cross
So
15 right,
good.
short 15
It's a
left,
proper test as
for
well.
runway 22 right,
Nice scenery
JetBlue
departed.
3318.
Getting about 45
JetBlue
FPS.
61 Bravo, cross runway 15 left at November.
Cross runway 15 left.
Awesome. There we are. Command A. And passing 3,200. We'll stay on the altimeter to 5,000 feet.
Jet 377, no traffic
Have to take
between
up
you
checklists.
and the Laconia
Gear
Municipal
off,
Airport
brake
for
off,
cancellation by IFR.
start switches off,
In the air or on the ground.
air conditioning and pressurization, 1.8. Set,
Change advisory.
release the cabin crew. Want to go, so vertical speeds, 1,000 feet. So it is a top altitude of 5,000 feet on the
Pushback forward 3, Joe, sorry for that.
SID.
Yes.
Good. United 1850, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
There we are. So do I have to wait for further American airports? Obviously I'm European and I'm pilot. I don't fly internationally. Do I have to wait until I get further climb from ATC?
Left aircraft calling Boston Center.
80 joining me out, roger. Turn down.
American 5458, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, 5,000. Perfect. All up, 5,000 feet.
5-5, radar contact, climb maintain flight
Standing
level
bump.
230.
Hopefully get a little shortcut on this SID. Aussie has FPS really improved massively.
Good morning, Air Transat 814
Massively.
cycle 208, climbing 280, approaching flight.
Moves the call sign.
Right now,
Air
getting
Transat 814.
41 FPS.
Transat 814 Boston Center, squawk
41 FPS.
2402.
There you go.
Walking 240
39.
to Air Transat 814.
38. 37.
Center Kennedy
5-5, third direct Albany.
2 minutes till
It's just me sticking around there really nicely.
5-5, third direct Albany.
Okay, past the 210 knots. It's actually max 250 now, so we can accelerate.
Air Canada 772, descend via the J-Front to arrival, runway 27.
He's sitting weird, I know.
29er, 59er.
Absolute tank of a Sid. It's funny words, isn't it? Tank.
By the J-Front for 27 Air Canada.
Still waiting for further climb.
So 2655, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Welcome, I can't even say that name. Thanks for your subscription.
Southwest 1744, descend
So
and
wait
maintain
further
flight
climb. I might
level
give him a nudge in a
240.
second.
Southwest 1744, descend and maintain flight level 340.
Amazing. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
W61 Bravo, wind 10014, runway 22 right.
I think he forgot. Yeah, I might give him a nudge.
1207, contact Newark approach 128.55 today.
Only we set standard on this flight. No, transition altitude is 18,000, isn't it?
Copy.
United 1833 standing by for home.
Unit 1833, stay altitude.
Maintaining 5,000 feet, altimeter 29059, United 1833.
1833, radar contact. Climb maintain 16,000, Bradley altimeter 2957.
I maintain 16,000, 29057, United 1833. Okay.
1850, radar contact, the altitude.
16,000.
5,000 feet,
VNAV
United
and
1850.
1850, climb maintain 16,000, Bradley altimeter 2957.
2957 set. There we are.
16,000 and
And that's our.
2,957.
Oops, look, I forgot to update
1850.
this. 160 set here. Newark elevation is sea level, 18 feet. Pretty much sea level. So once, twice, and 3 times. Awesome.
Berkeley 701, you should have a clearance now. The other aircraft calling you were blocked Vegas.
Yeah, so probably I'm up there.
Yeah, sim update 4. This is the biggest update, or the most important update, I should say, that Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 has had. The amount of people this will please, because performance is what we all strive for in a desktop simulator. Desktop simulators are PC intensive. I don't know what they've done, but whatever they have done,
5458.
it's incredible, really. 20 plus 30 FPS more I'm getting,
We have the weather and road.
and it's only getting better now. We're getting higher.
Roger, Archer 55, climb maintain
45
flight
FPS.
level 340.
Amazing.
Blue 3318, cross
Awesome.
runway 15
Very,
left
very
in
nice.
November.
Cross 15 left at November, JetBlue 3318.
About 3,500 changes. Wow. Anyway,
Blue 61 Bravo, climb maintain 16,000.
I will get my specs for my new PC up in chat. Copy and paste it.
1744, leaving my airspace.
Just trying to get it copied into text.
Offline, radar service terminated. Liberty change of route. Good night.
Passing 10,500 for 16,000 pre-cruise checks. Fuel, 4 pumps, lights, logo, AP's off, pressurization, 4.5 set. Reach the belts, recall, checks complete. Yeah, let me just get my specs. Hold on.
Can you step away for about 2 minutes? We just gotta go grab our food.
That's cruise Quebec.
Alright, we'll call you next.
I can find them. Give me 2 secs, guys. Oh, it's actually not on my build. Harry, is takeoff config check stand to do on the line? Our manuals say not to, as it activates a predictive wind shear even if your engine's off on stand. Just wonder what your take is on it. Our operator's SOP is to do it before taxi. But obviously we only do it once the tongue's clear, everything's away, so no difference to turn the weather radar on the runway, so most airlines I think do that check.
Altimeter 2959er.
So I'm actually firing up Discord, which I never do during a live stream because it uses a lot of resources. But I know I posted my specs to the members.
Of the
Got a bit of audio clipping there, actually.
descent via the J-Fund to arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 2959.
That'd be the J-Fund to arrival, 27.
You guys know far more than me.
3318, wind 190
Just quick
at
Discord
14,
background.
runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Get your right clear for takeoff, JetBlue 3318.
Cool, right then.
Boston Air
So I'm going to have to do my specs in pieces because it won't fit in chat.
Transit 814, your radar contact, say request.
Requesting flight level 400.
Transit 814, climb maintain level 400.
Alright, there's the first bit.
400,
That. Second bit.
Maintain
That.
11,000.
There you are.
Altimeter 29er,
That's my new
41.
PC, guys. A Leanne Lee Langcool mid-tower gaming case. Got an AMD Ryzen 7 9800. Was told not to go for the 9. Told to go for the 7. I've got a ROG motherboard. the Piece de la Resistance RTX 5090, 32 gigabytes. That's the Piece de la Resistance. 4 terabytes hard drive as well. Professor Sun, 10k. No, it wasn't that much. Trust me, it was less. I won't give the exact price, but it was more than half. It was less than half that. It wasn't that much. John Boy, I was told that the 9800X3D, the other one is. There's no point going any higher. I did go with a 5090. My graphics card is the. Can't even find it now. RTX 5090 or ROS Master. Do I have some stutters? Occasionally, but very few. The performance has been amazing. But yeah, those specs I just showed you is not my current build. If you want to know what
radar contact,
I'm using right now, it's my 4-year-old Chill Blast PC.
JetBlue 3318.
That's my current specs right now.
2000, climbing 5,000 feet
It's
on
been
the
a great
highway.
PC.
But it's
now beginning to show its age.
Climb maintain for level 340, JetBlue 3318.
60% of that price is 5090. About
Center KS 772
that.
back.
Anyway, here we are on the cruise. Very low cruise. Top of descent is 135 miles away. We'll start setting up shortly. But yeah, I couldn't believe how much. I just realised it's out of focus, isn't it? I couldn't believe how much PC prices have gone up. But yeah, like I said, there will be promotional posts coming soon regarding the PC. I want to say once again, thanks to Chill Blast for working with me on getting the build ordered, and hopefully we'll have some affiliated links for you guys if you are considering a new PC in the future. Do you sometimes see the difference between the real FPS and frame gen? I think because I've got a 3080 pull vent, I don't have any ability for frame regeneration. Mark, are you able to fly the A320 with those specs, and if yes, what settings? Yeah, I mean, I've flown the Phoenix A320 several times on this PC. With Sim Update 4, no doubt, better performance, but at the moment, as you've seen here, we just left Fly Tampa Boston, high quality third-party scenery, all the background information on VATSIM, 40, 50 FPS right now, sat here at 16,000 feet. I'm getting 39 FPS, 40 FPS, just to show you as well. There you go. I've got auto FPS running in the background for an IFR flight, which lowers the settings on the go. So if you've got a slightly older generation graphics card, I'd recommend auto FPS. And Steve helped me set it up a couple of months ago.
Control there. That looks okay to me. You're outside of my airspace, so no need to contact me.
How does it zip down your RAM right now? Would that be in the resource monitor? I don't know, but just to show you outside. Getting a few little stutters.
Again, the 772 information echo
but it's generally pretty good. FPS has actually dropped around 34 right
Echo,
now.
expect the LS27
Smooth enough.
American 5458, the center maintains
Much smoother than I had before.
60 ILS 15 approach, the runway 15 RBR 3500.
Down to 7,000, expect the ILS 15.
But yeah, we'll look at the settings after we've landed, so you've got a rough idea. My 3080.
Bravo, heavy, flight level 360.
Seabird 1 Bravo, Boston Center, radar contact, maintain flight level 360.
Feels odd cruising at this altitude, I know. But to be fair, going into Paris, and if you're heading eastbound from Paris, if you're doing a flight from Paris, that is, you're often capped really low. Because of the airspace, so it can happen sometimes. When we sometimes fly from the UK to south of France, we're capped at 25,000 feet.
You're near spot 8, so you just push back and then advise ready to taxi.
Geo Spencer, 88. I know exactly who that is. That is a relation of mine, ladies and gentlemen. And you know my new PC is a 5090. I told you.
Player
You're doing well by the next spot again.
Squawk 2005.
Geo Spencer's my stepbrother, ladies and gentlemen, who is massively into flight simming now.
Over
the last couple of years.
20 degrees left, vectors to pound.
So he's gotten into himself. But he's an Airbus fan, unfortunately. So he's not going to watch this boring 7.3.
Jet 377, first cancellation received for the video. Archer 55, fly maintain.
Yeah, I'm late to the stream. I know you are, George. Where were you? Anyway, PMDG 737, hopefully released before Christmas. Working very nice in the sim. No update since last stream I've sent to anyone that's got early access. Oh, well, that's interesting. You can use FSR3 frame gen. I've never used frame gen. I understand it brings stutters to the sim, so I'm quite happy with this. So in and out of cloud here. So
7 Whiskey, squawk 2470.
So yeah, I'm unfamiliar with this chunk of airspace, but if you look on flight radar, aircraft between Newark and Boston, they are flying at 16,000 feet.
5458 to maintain 5,000.
Stephen, PMDG still better than iFly? It's more complete. It's more complete, the PMDG, as an overall package. The iFly is excellent. It needs to be more
Delta 2655, information echo current, expect the ILS 27.
Hello, Bramalian. I find myself wanting to try Explain 12 more and more recently. You absolutely should do. Fantastic simulator. Do you think it's still worth to invest in it, even though it's MSFS? Absolutely. If you have the space and the ability to get both sims, use both. I do, and they both have their pros and cons. Night lighting, especially in Explain, is beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. And again, my Explain exclusive pilots that watch my streams will probably be a bit disappointed. I've not been in Explain recently. Obviously with early access, this sim, then sim update 4. But no, I'll be back into the sim imminently. I'm going to be quite busy up to the run up to Christmas. I'm hoping my new PC arrives within a week, but it should be here before Christmas, and I will hopefully do a pre-Christmas stream on my new build. So we'll have to see. Up to Cat, hope you're doing well, nice to see you here. Thanks for all the information regarding frame generation. Thank you very much, Laugh Out Gaming. Love your channel videos here, thank you very much. Harry, oh yes, I was asking about your type rating. Going well, ground school all done, sim start Saturday. 8 in... Sorry, was that for United 1833?
Affirmative, say airspeed.
Currently 300 knots, United 1833.
1833, roger, 18300 knots or greater.
300 knots or greater, United 1833. So because you're below sort of 20,000, 24,000 feet, roughly, your reported speed wants to be, you know what?
United 1850, maintain 300 knots.
The reported speed, I can turn the sim up right high.
2655.
What do you think, guys? Noise reduction headset, really good. It's actually far easier to hear ATC now. What was I saying? Yes, Harry, very exciting on your type rating. Good luck with the rest of it as well. Brushing up on flows and SOPs at the moment, so you're probably in the cardboard cutout bomber.
5458 to maintain 4,000.
Absolutely. Jorge will be doing streams with the new PC build. Absolutely. I think we'll stress test it. What would we do? Frankfurt, New York, where we're going now. Loads of stuff would be great.
Bravo, November.
Thank you, Captain.
Right, hold short, only 15 left.
I don't know if I like it for streaming though. Yes, it's the real aircraft, but watch when I turn it off. I've got to turn the sim down loads. There we are. That's on my volume mixer, 24% for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024.
Roger 55, Roger 5, maintaining level 430.
Anyway, we better start doing some work here. 95 miles to go, touching at 1841. So let's do it. Descent page 250 below.
772, just going to maintain 4,000.
Let's fetch the winds.
772.
I think the packs and the PMDG are a bit too loud. Yeah, I think they could do it turning down ever so slightly. They are loud, but not quite as loud as that. Actually, I didn't see if this guy's got CPDLC.
Or 58,
nope.
Turn rate heading 040, it's going to maintain 3,000.
040, 3,000.
So, winds are loaded, even though we're not at 25,000 feet, but we'll take it. The altimeter in Newark, so we look here at the weather, is 2952. So I think it's 29.52 for inches. There we are. I'm expecting to land on 22 left. 10. 4. We're at 16,000 feet, so top percent will be around 48 miles from the airport. Probably be a lot sooner than that with the arrival. Maybe even later, not sure. Anyway, I put what I need to do there. US controller, so no CPDLC, roger. Let's have a look at this star. So I'm going to have to go out of MCP camp to view Navigraph charts.
Again, 5458, turn right.
So we are nearly 16,000 feet or below, what you're already at. Kingston VOR, which is India Golf November.
5458, 6 miles.
Flossie, Crank expect 7,000.
Cleared ILS
So,
runway 15.
is that for all arrivals? I guess so. Let's pop it in. Does it say otherwise? Crank 7,000. We expect crank 7,000. Right, we'll pop it in. SHAF. Landing runway 22 left, expect radar vectors approaching Sparta.
Okay, 772 doesn't maintain 3,000.
So I've got SACs here, so what I'm going to do is probably at SHAF, just give me a direct routing towards ILS 22 left, replicating what you'd receive in real life. If it was the easterly or northerly runways in use, you'd carry on southbound. Anyway, ILS 22 left, let's get these frequencies tuned. So ILS 1087.
Okay, no problem, have a good day.
ILS 1087. VR, nothing here on the airport. We'll put Solberg on 12.9, which is off to the west, why not? Course is a 219. 219. Minimums.
951, quite maintain level.
Cat 1, 211 feet. So again, I've got the EFIS panel, but it'll be far easier to set it quicker doing this, dragging that. It's far quicker.
Boston Center, Blue 52, is that
Blue 52, Boston, got our
Perfect.
contact,
211
maintain level 23,
is set. So frequencies, courses, minimums, RVR requirement. Oh, it's America. 18 statute miles. I can never remember. Never flown here. I can never remember the distance, but we're fine today. Weather's absolutely beautiful. Not beautiful, but
772, turn right, heading
10 statute miles, broken 2,000.
Return
A few
180,
2,000, broken at
772.
1,300. So no issues here. So we're going to self-position in because probably no ATC online in New York, but if there is, we have vectors via Izico. We've actually got SACs direct to Zapfi, then buzzed. Zapfi's not there on the chart, interestingly. Zapfi, oh, it's actually quite a short funnel. Probably should best go via partner or something. Just put that in. Yeah, execute. That's more like it. There we go. Or pattern. And then onto the ILS we go. Platform altitude 1,500 feet. Initial final approach fix at buzzed 1,500. Missed approach. We'll push toga. We'll go around flat 15 set. Go around thrust. Positive climb. Gear up 400 feet. Climb on 500 feet right. Turn 3,000 feet. Heading 225. Inbound to the ARD VOR. Okay, sure. Probably put that on standby.
240 for the localizer.
0692 Kilmer.
Delta 2655, does it maintain 3,000?
This. Kilmer to hold.
3,000.
So 1082 on standby. So we're going inbound, so 1082. Cool. It's nice to fly somewhere different. Great views of New York on the way in on this approach as well. On the left hand side.
Airplane 1701 heavy, runway 22 right.
Alright, cool. Last thing to do is
landing
landing performance, so should be sufficient runway length here in Newark. Yeah, 3,000 metres long.
772, 3 miles from loader, maintain 3,000 till established on the localizer. Cleared
So,
ILS runway 27 approach,
home,
maintain 170 knots or greater until rivet.
So import from OFP.
170
Liking that for some reason. Import aircraft details. Quite heavy actually. Landing weight 64.6. Max landing weight 65. We're very heavy today.
61 Bravo, maintain 3.
Burning 800 kilos, landing weight 64.8 as suggested. Should be dry, import weather, 8 degrees, altimeter,
61 Bravo.
calculate.
Maintain
There we are, so flap
300
30,
knots,
auto brake
left.
3, the standard sort of go-to setting, 1778 metres. Happy days. Briefing's complete. Harry, glad to hear it. Have you been trained by the man himself by any chance? Who's that? Who's in chat here? It's Dorg, a colleague of mine, I think. Going well, intensity training is first class. Oh, if you're on your type rating, best of luck. Best of luck. PMDG landing weights are terrible. I mean, I don't think so. I think I've got... What have I got on board?
1701 heavy.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a bit high. Zero fuel weight 61.
1701 heavy radar time. Climb maintain flight level 340.
Got a little bit more fuel than I planned. 3.6. I think. What's my alternate? Actually, I didn't even look at that.
Again, 772, wind 210.
JFK, reserves 2.6. Yeah, then maybe. It's,
Clear to land there, Kater.
I haven't got much room, have I, for extra fuel? I'm actually only 100 kilos above max landing weight, so yeah, you know what? They're probably. The aircraft default weights are a bit high. I don't know. Pilot Edward, favourite footballer, captain. Oh, look, I'm not a massive football fan. I don't really have a favourite footballer. I was massively into football in sort of sixth form and when I was in your year 10, 11. So talking like 2006, 2007. So I don't have one.
On request, I can give it to you once you get a little further south of Boston.
Thanks. I haven't been watching loads of these vids though. It helps a lot. Well, do remember, if you are a colleague of mine, Mr. Dorg, that they are unofficial for entertainment only. Yes, I do follow SOPs and FCOM as close as possible, but only use your approved training material as assigned by your operator for your training. But no worries, Captain. I couldn't tell you who's who. Is Didier Drogba still
good afternoon, November 460 heavy, super heavy Federal 400 inbound Hannah, and do you have CPDOC?
Guys, enjoying the stream, I hope you are. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up as well. We've surpassed 99,300 subscribers yesterday. Less than 700. Sim Update 4 2024 PMDG 73 looking very nice, very smooth.
54, 58, and
happy days as we fly to New York as United 1833. Engine NTI is probably popped back on again.
Crossing 12,000, Bravo 150.
Hello, Laugh Gaming. How are flows, patterns, and checklists used? Are they used in that order? When would you do checklists only or flows, patterns only? So the flow or flow pattern, as you mentioned there, is what you do prior to the checklist to configure the aircraft as required. Once that's complete, you then call for the appropriate checklist after you've done your flow and the relevant briefings. Every airline will have a slightly different flow. The checklists are broadly similar, but again, they will vary from operator to operator. So if you were to watch V1 Simulations, who I know has been will be recently rated on the 737 as he changes airline, you watch when he does his training and starts flying that aircraft personally, how it varies with mine. But you know, you're doing the same, you're flying the same aircraft, but the flow and checklist is getting the same job done essentially. Resplendent, I've not used that word for a long time. Oliver Taylor, hello, your channel is the reason I'm stuck in ATPL theory at the moment. I use your vintage circuit training video. Oh, I did a new updated stream the other day. That's an FSX, and that helped prep for your sim assessment. Thank you for the amazing videos. You're most welcome. That is an old school video, that one.
Roger, thank you.
2655, turn right heading 240.
Seem to get a placard from YouTube at 100k to stand on the new PC. Yeah, my silver play button sometimes.
Blue 52, descend via the Robot 3 arrival, runway
awesome.
27, Boston altimeter.
This is a busy chunk of airspace in real life as well. Look at this. Great.
1833, cross crank at maintain 7,000, leaving 10,000, 250 now.
All set to maintain blank 7,000, passing 10,000 to 50 knots, United 1833.
And yeah, 1933, just to clarify, it's crank at 7,000 feet. So you don't need to descend now, just level by crank.
Level, crank 7,000, descend when ready, United 1833, thank you. 7,000 feet set.
2655, 8 miles from the
And crank 7,000, and VNAV will manage to decel at 250 knots.
1850, cross crank at
Captain Duke, are you
7,000.
noticing any major differences from the beta build you're getting? With the
maintain,
PMDG, that is.
7,000
I mean,
at,
I've
crank,
not really explored a huge
United
amount this stream, but there's a whole new cabin in
Second
there.
5458, flight heading
Slight
33,
security issue there. With click spots, I'll let you flick through that when it's released. There's some fun little spoilers there. And apparently there's a load of Easter eggs, not even PMDG have told me about. Is it still doing the toilet thing? Can't hear it because we're in flight, but someone's saying don't come in here, but
772, hold short.
has been
22 right at
updated and
kilo,
upgraded. The
5,000.
exterior updates yet to come. But haven't
Bravo
even told us
3
what's
for
changed
Canada
here. This is all working
772,
as well.
hold
And the air
short 22 right
stairs,
at kilo.
if you have installed.
Again,
Automatic
772, cross
cabin
22 right
lighting
at
will leave it
kilo,
there, but yeah.
then Alpha, Echo
Great to see it in
departure.
2024.
Cross 22 right at kilo, Alpha, Echo.
So I have no idea what you just read back, but it wasn't FAA phraseology. Hey, look, 15 years of European airspace flying.
211 Boston, center pushback on Alpha, approved.
Pushing on approved, 211.
Anyway, here comes top of descent. She can bring up MCP cam back. Anyone noticed anything else I've done different on the stream? Looking at the bottom, I've
814
made some subtle
leaving my
changes to the
airspace.
banner.
New York Center offline, radar service terminated, present change route today.
Switching en route, thanks.
And I put a YouTube view capture on the intro video. I was just tweaking around with the stream earlier. But I like the format, like the colours and the blue and the black. Works well. And here comes top of descent. VNAV will manage descent.
401, flight maintain, flight
It
level
works
350.
very well in the PMDG 73. And it has common VNAV too.
JetBlue 52, information echo current, expect the ILS 27.
Awesome.
Airplane 17.
Using Sky no stock Microsoft flights in 2024 weather. It's pretty good. There we are. Started its descent. It's gone to its target descent speed 273 knots. Actually wanted 300 knots or greater.
16 Whiskey Boston.
So we'll update that.
Good afternoon, Squawk 2430.
So that's going to probably put me slightly higher on path by increasing the speed.
5458, turn left heading 270.
Interestingly, it's put me back level. So the thrust should be adding up now to get me back to 300 knots.
2655, wind 21015, gust 24.
I'm just going to push it out into vent. It should be doing 1,000 feet per minute. There it goes, perfect. Thrust adding to accelerate to 300 knots as well. Agility is still on, not very nice out there. The weather return is interesting on 2024 as well. Laugh loud, if there was no air traffic controller, how would you vector yourself, especially regarding speed? I mean, if there's no ATC, you can fly whatever speed you want. Just sort of comply with the 250 knots below 10,000 feet. But yeah, sort of give yourself a vector towards a 10-mile final. Be aware of terrain in the area. One thing in real life you can do, if there's no ATC, you can self-position, but you've got to do it if it's night or IMC above the MSA. So you can't descend below that, and then get yourself established on final at the MSA. But it's very unusual you ever have to do anything like that. Tactical Oogie, the banner you see at the top here, get my mouse cursor, is Fly Lives overlay. It's very old, not updated by the developer anymore, but it still provides a nice clean overlay for you guys to see flight information. I can't see it on my screen, but you guys can obviously see it there. Harry, on the departure, the flight director pitched up to the PLIs for a moment. Do you ever see that? Oh really? Was it the PLIs moving due G-loading though? Shouldn't really. I do find occasionally follow the PMDG 73, it does pitch or target an altitude a little bit too high with the initial takeoff, generally above 20 degrees, even though you're quite heavy, which I don't generally see in the real aircraft. Unless you're, you know, varying or very lightweight. Go for the different layers of clouds.
Radar contact, maintain flight level 400.
Still incredible performance.
That is 1850, maintain 250
That's
knots.
1850, that's a different call sign.
Maintain 250 knots, United 1850.
Awesome.
W61 Bravo.
Seen a lot of questions regarding the release of the PMDG 737 in Microsoft flights in 2024. I have absolutely no idea, guys, I'm afraid. I understand it's imminent, but...
That is 1833, contact Newark approach 128.55.
128.55, United 1833. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I miss flying Alpaca. But I tried the Alpaca livery in 2024, didn't work. Anyway, New York approach. 12855. Oh, it's Newark approach, is it? Or New York? Oh, it's Newark approach, perfect. Newark approach, good afternoon, it's United 1833. We're on the Flossie 4, setting 7,000 level crank, reducing 250 knots.
That is 1833, Newark approach, be back to ILS 22 left, information Lima, sky altimeter 2952.
Altimeter 2952, we'll take a listen to Lima, United 1833 vectors for 22 left. 2952.
American 1207, maintain 3000 till established to clear the ILS 922 left approach.
3000 feet till established to left.
Look at the performance, guys. A little stutter when I move my camera, but
FedEx 695.
on auto FPS I've actually gone. I don't know if I need auto FPS anymore. What would you say, Steve? Steve's in chat, one of my gurus on performance. I've turned it on to VFR. Look at this. I'm still getting 37 FPS with T-Log now at 300 because I've put the flight top to VOR. I don't think I'll need auto FPS on my new PC, that's for sure. Still really good performance. Oops, should put the seatbelt sign on sooner. And post-cruise checks, lights.
New York approach United 1850 to 7,000 by crank speed 250 knots.
Pressurization 5.0 set, belts on.
1850, Newark approach, be back to ILS 22 left, information Lima,
I'll do the replay.
Newark,
Today,
2952.
which I haven't done in ages.
Expect ILS approach runway 22 left, information Lima, and
This guy's got
altimeter 2952 United
the
1850.
microphone in his mouth. Can we fly this GPU on my PC right now is 3080. What I'll do is, in the comment section after this video, I'll pin my PC specs right now. But it won't matter because I've got a new build on the way from Chill Blast as we speak. Alright, so we're going to get vectors. However, if I just bring up the charts here, my flight plan after SACs and the FMC is to vector me towards that point. If I get to SACs haven't been cleared, I'm just going to update the FMC manually. Fulbo, how we pronounce that, so something to bear in mind. Bring up the star actually here. Is that icing? Really? I've not seen that in 2024 before. No way. Bit of stuttering around there.
Approach American 1207, heavy established ILS 22 left.
Interesting. I put a smidge of wing anti-ice on there.
The Newark wind 200.
Chance.
Good land to left, American Edward.
Right. So we're flying the
FedEx
Flossie 4.
695 heavy, turn right heading 070.
Let's check. Great. Oh. So I should have everything I need.
Yeah, correct.
And VNAV's doing a good job, put me 7,000 at crank. 2952 altimeter, that is set to just...
Blue 61 Bravo, Newark approach, be back to ILS 22 left, information Lima is correct, altimeter 2952.
if there's no mods here, hold on, I'll get my PC specs up for you guys. These are my current PC specs. This is my PC right now. My new build arrives before Christmas. This is what I'm using right now. So get a comparable idea what performance you get. Oh, you'd actually consider using Auto FPS with the new build as well. Okay, Steve, we'll do. Okay, level 7,000 at crank, as per the...
United 1833, turn the left, heading 180, instead of maintain 6,000.
Left 180 degrees, instead of maintain 6,000. United 1833. I forgot I've got this beautiful MCP I'm not using. 6,000 feet set, vertical speed 500 feet per minute. Under vectors, as soon as you're under vectors, start updating the FMC. So let's just route direct to pattern. Execute.
FedEx 695 heavy, turn out heading 100, instead of maintain 3,000.
On to go, VNAV update. There we are, we're pretty much on path. 45 miles, hey. I think it's doing a very shallow descent, so it's actually not on path. We're still incredibly low. So we can really do a very gradual descent here. And we'll do 250 knots as well. Is it the Wing MCP, says GPWS? That is correct. All my hardware you can see in the video description below. And my software, my PC specs, use the command !PC. So VNAV here, it's a little bit different to ours. I think it's doing like a geometric path descent, so it's a very shallow descent. So sort of trick it by putting a new cruise altitude in of 6,000 feet. Execute, and it'll generate hopefully a new top of descent point based off 6,000. There we are, so that will be an idle path descent from that point. Out of the mess we come. We've definitely got a lot of icing here. Use the wing anti-ice as a de-icer primarily, but I only turned it on because look at the ice on the wiper. I mean, it looks like Tipex, but there are other brands of ink removing substances available. Interesting. New York in the distance, guys. Look at the, actually I've got Toby eye tracker running here. Hold on, there we go.
FedEx 695 heavy, sorry, correction, FedEx 695 heavy, turn heading 190, just have to localize it.
It's cool, Toby eye tracker is very cool. For me, I prefer it with VFR, but, you know, in a GA aircraft, as opposed to a commercial jet airline, because you can't push all the switches.
United 1850, turn at the left, heading 190, really to maintain 6,000.
Just reset it for now.
Turn left heading 190 and descend 6,000, United 1850.
Ice on the wiper as it's nearly Christmas.
FedEx 695, heavy 4 miles from my Zeco, maintain 3,000.
6,000 feet out. Alcoa went very early. There we are, out the cloud now, so we can actually turn off the engine.
MS 1207 heavy, welcome to Newark. Approximately 228 taxi parking via Alpha.
So I went for Newark because I've got the Giavecchi, my pronunciation, design scenery, which I purchased for the across the pond a couple of years ago. Also this beautiful approach, but the whole emphasis of this stream was the stress test sim update 4. And I can't give it much more than this. New York, Boston, complex scenery. I'm on that sim. Yes, it's not a massively busy event, but I've averaged 40 FPS plus. Very, very substantial update. What is a substantial update? It's brought significant performance improvements to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Oh, horrible headwind here. Top descent's coming up. Harry, can you explain what Cockpit VNAV is during ground school? There's no mentions.
1833 to 785,000.
Your fleet probably doesn't have it. United 1833, just confirm.
Yeah, at 1833, turn left heading 160 to maintain 5,000.
Left 160 degrees to maintain 5,000, United 1833. 5,000 feet
FedEx
set.
695, heavy Newark wind 2009, right 22 left, clear to land.
you probably don't have it fitted to your fleet, Harry, but you know, I'm only guessing that. But essentially, common VNAV, if you're high on path and you select VNAV, it won't go path and dive like the older logic. It will stay in speed and pitch for your descent speed, which is in the FMC, in this case 250. You have to get it back onto path yourself by updating the speed in the FMS or speed brake or whatever. Hello, Lafayette Game. Before starting the aircraft, you need to check stuff like throttles idle, fuel select is cut off, weather radar off, landing gear. Yeah, exactly. So we do the flow.
33 to center maintain 4,000.
Center maintain 4,000, United 1833. So we do our flow and checklist to confirm the configuration of the aircraft. But if you have a look at any of my tutorials, they'll give you a rough idea of how to set it up. So yeah, one thing I did consider was with the new PC which I've ordered is maybe using my current PC as a streaming PC to get more performance. But look at this, I'm using just my 4-year-old PC to stream this. It's really good performance. Route director is Zeko, United 1833. So Zeko on top. Execute, LNAV's available. LNAV's engaged. And we're coming back onto the path now. So once I'm back on path, I'll select VNAV. A little stutter there.
United 1850 to the left, heading 160 to center maintain 5,000.
Turn left heading 160 on descend
York in the
5,000.
distance.
United 1850.
Loading in. Yeah, I'd be 25 FPS now prior to this update, easily. Well, I found, thanks, do you ever check frontals before powering up the aircraft batteries? Yeah, absolutely. It's more a GA element to check that. You want to make sure the levers are in the cut-off position, the props max RPM, things like that. But in the 7.3, yeah, advancing the thrust levers on the ground makes no difference. You obviously have to have the engines running.
And 1833 to maintain 3,000.
So maintain 3,000, United 1833. Just missed the path, so 3,000 feet set, go VNAV. And because I'm quite close to the path, it's bitten onto it and got VNAV path, so we'll do a little bit of a dirty dive there. Maybe a smidge too aggressive, the PMDG there. Probably wouldn't dive as much as that, but it's got me back on path. Just a little bit of speed brake here just to get back on speed, but VNAV should put me perfectly onto the RLS. So our flight D10s, won't be much speed brake here. Let's start the flight recording. It's been ages since I've done a replay in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know how this will work in this version, but anyway, I've pressed record. Close that.
United 1833, 7 miles from Zeko, cross Zeko 3000, clear the ILS 22 left approach.
Cleared as crosses Zeko 3000, cleared ILS 22 left, United 1833. Alright, so we can now go vertical speed. Do a bit of a CDA here. Start reducing the speed. Oh, get rid of the speed brake.
50 to maintain 4,000.
Lock the up speed.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Welcome, Captain. Chemtrails, hope you're doing well. Why not use your flaps, Hilarious? We do when we approach sort of 10 miles. We obviously do want to do the most efficient approach possible. There's New York. So FPS now, auto FPS, it's 37. 37 FPS. Ah, my PC would have been crying before this update. Look at how smooth it is. A little bit of a stutter there, but overall once you've stopped moving around, it's very, very smooth. I think for my needs, the upgrades I'm getting is going to be worth it, but it's very good. Oh, that's a yes. Mark Pierce, hope you're doing well. You've got a Ryzen 9, very nice. Just went for the Ryzen 7 myself. I was told that 9 is more for sort of video editing and 7 is probably overall better for the sim. Either way, both great processors. First time I've ever had an AMD processor as well. I've always got an Intel before. Alright, approaching 10 miles, flat 1. And bug the flat 1 speeds. Probably could have done a bit more effort for a CDA there. I've been a bit lazy to level off at 3,000. But we are flat 1. Speed checked, flat 5. Still out to quiet. Usually, the real aircraft, when you get out to quiet, it does sort of go quite quickly to your cleared altitude. Those stutters are VRAM refreshing as you change use, so limited. Anyway, clean approach, aren't we? Approach arms. Localizer alive, localizer capture. So, runway heading 219 sets. And glide slope capture.
36 ready contact.
Missed approach altitude 3,000 feet. Slightly undershot the RLS there. Look at that, look at New York. But just to give you an idea, look at the performance. I'll move my head around. Smooth. New York skyline. Loads of stuff to load in. Photogrammetry scenery. No issue on my build anymore. Amazing. Good headwind. 45 knot headwind on final. Ugh. United 1833 established ILS 22 left.
1850, proceed to size echo.
Proceed to redirect size echo, United 1850.
At 1833, the Newark winds 2009, right 22 left, clear to land.
822 left, clear to land, United 1833. Is this track IR? No, I've got Toby I tracker though, which I can turn on here. There we are, so this is fantastic to look at. A little bit of a stutter there, but there we are, there's New York off to the left hand side. 4-year-old PC.
Zeppelin 61 Bravo, turn left heading 160.
There's Newark Liberty International ahead. That's off to the right. Pretty good, guys. But it's nothing my new PC won't be able to manage. Can't wait, I'm so stoked. Yeah, Heathrow, I think Michael Tizzard, when I get the new PC, I think we'll do Heathrow, Heathrow 80 to Frankfurt. That'll test things out. Right, figure out 4 miles, got a really nice strong headwind. Oh yeah, last stream, the Munich localizer wasn't very straight, but it's looking much better now. Get rid of MCP cam now. Looks fantastic, doesn't it, guys? Wow. Diamond, when do you usually put the gear down? About 4 miles, which you're coming up to now, and 5 miles in IMC. So approaching 4 miles, gear down, flap 15, match speeds. Landing checks to flaps, star switches, continuous, recall, checked, speed brake, arm green lights, landing gear down 3 green order, brake set to 3, holding flaps, flap 30, match speeds, good headwind there, so I couldn't remember the final wind he gave me, 190 at 9, so we can fly VRF plus 5, flaps, 30 green lights are on, clear to land checklist is complete. Come on, auto throttle, should be doing a better job at that. Anyway, let's have some fun. Watch for the auto throttle click.
Zeppelin 61 Bravo, just going to maintain 4,000.
Love it. The pilot auto throttle disconnected. My aeroplane. So, flap 30 at this weight, probably around 1 degree, 57%, a little bit fast there, so remove a bit of thrust. Remember, this isn't a Cessna. Thrust, control, speed, pitch for path.
Runway 22 left, clear to land, the winds are 200 at 9.
On speed now, so start adding a bit of thrust back to 57%. 3 reds, make a slight correction. Checked. No stutters at all. Smooth as silk. Check. Back up pappies. Smidge left thrust. Checked. Little stutter there.
Plus 100.
Check. Continue. Looking good. Let's see how it stutters on the landing. Otherwise, really smooth and responsive. Fantastic.
50, 40, 30,
check.
20, 10.
Hold the altitude. A little bit off centre line. There we are. Speed brake up. Reverses. That's at 73%. 100 knots.
36,
Manual braking. Auto brake disarm. 80 knots. 60 knots on reverse. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newark Liberty International. 45 knots for the high speeds. Stoner reverses.
Zeppelin 61 Bravo, this is
speed brake.
3000.
Welcome to New York Liberty.
At 1833, welcome Newark. Cross runway 228, taxi parking via Alpha. Have a good day.
Okay, cross 22 right, parking via Alpha, United 1833. Thank you. Alright, no traffic around here. I didn't mean to stop, I accidentally touched the brakes there. So let me just see. Where do United go for ultra realism, guys?
And JetBlue 61 Bravo, please see Jet
So cleared across 22 right. I'll go via Charlie. Awesome. Good landing. What was the landing rate? It doesn't come up here. It was I'd say what, 200 feet per minute. We're going to find out where United Park everywhere. Okay. I forgot with GSX I can obviously select my stand before. Let's go to Terminal Alpha. 237 someone said. Okay. Where's that?
And JetBlue 61 Bravo, Fort Myers,
oh, the performance is great. I don't know where to park. I mean, look at the size of this airport. Sorry, New Jersey. My apologies. It's a big United base, is it? I'm going to go for 18 Alpha. How does that sound? Is that oh no, my lucky number's 32, guys. Oh no, that's a massive let's go 32 Alpha in the corner there. I select from the map. I know I can do that as well. Oh, I'll do that as we speak. Hold on. It's too much to do. Select from the map. Now, you guys can't see the map, but it has popped up on my screen. I'm going to select 32 Alpha on the map. Oh, I can't. It's 31 or 33. Damn it. Alright, I've changed my mind. I'm going to go to gate Alpha 15. Select. No, I've gone for Alpha 15, guys. United Airlines. So it's just here. Alpha 15. That's what I've gone for. Alright, I'm not looking where I'm going. Left. Look at the performance though, guys. How good. What do you reckon, guys, in chat? Let me know. I think it's fantastic. Really, really good. Great improvement. Right, let's do the cleanup. Alright, perfect. That's done. Flaps up, transponder out off. Oh, it's so much smoother. I would have been at 20 FPS here previously. Trim to 4 units. We'll carry on here, take the right at Bravo, so a little bit further along. This is the Javecki scenery. Oh, this is Bravo taxiway, is it? Oh, sorry, I was meant to cross onto Alpha. I'll do that now. It's like it's not listening. It's not listening. The controller's unaware of my mistakes. MCP's tidied up. Ah. Perfect, probes.
F1850, welcome to Newark Crossroad 228, contact ground 121.8 down it.
Oh, he just told me ground's on. Oh, he told the other guy ground's open. Oh, I'm made to
contact ground 121.8 United.
Here we go, Steve. No, I'm not lost. I'm on Alpha now. I'm on Alpha. Go to Alpha 15. No one's dinged me. We're going to take the second right onto Alpha. Amazing. Landing lights, they are off. Thanks. Did you just start switches? No. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, the performance, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right on Alpha. 10 knots for the turns. The radar can come off as well. Use my EFIS panel. Yeah, 2020 consigned to the history books now. Or Microsoft Flight Simulator, I should say. I don't need it. Not with these performance improvements and every aircraft. Oh, of course, there's an aircraft pushing back. Alright, I'll cross over to this Alpha and then go away. I don't know if it's approved, but there's only a few little stutters when I go sort of across there, but I'll go left here, right, and cut all the way across. Not sure if that's allowed. Not a FedEx aircraft here. I think they're static. Right, let's crank up the APU. Aircraft going around.
Fly when we're heading, climb maintain 3000.
So it'll be a bit naughty. I'm going to cross all the way over this apron. Probably approved, I'm not sure, but we'll go for it. It's American taxi like you stole it. There we are, all the equipment's there waiting. John Leach, cool stream, thank you. Thanks, bro. Turn off and taxi lights off.
1336 to that, heading 070 to maintain 4000.
Yeah, for those of you who've got an older system, you'll love this update.
Actually, 1336, let's make that a 080 heading.
Yeah, a few little stutters here and there, but you know, it's demanding scenery going on there. Probably FPS right now is 26. Yeah, okay, so I've got 26 FPS. So sort of, this is where my build sort of gets stretched. But it would have been 20. Yeah, it's 27, 20. It's stabilised a bit now, but this is obviously stretching it a little bit. That's parking coming up. Oops. Come on. Saying stop, but I'm waiting for this. Oh, that will do. Right. Parking brake is set. APU's available. Perfect. 2 blues, 1 red, engine's dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newark Liberty, New Jersey, as I've been corrected in chat already. Live time, live winner. A superb sector. And I think that was a very successful stress test of Sim Update 4. I think they've done a wonderful job. Hovering numbers, that's realistic. Cabin crew, doors manual, cross check.
Head 1336 to maintain
set here.
3000.
Voice recorder's on. Can't quite get the click there. Perfect. Open the isolation valve. Verify the N2 is below 20%, which it is. Anti-call off. And we can request.
Business class. You just made my day so much better. Thank you.
Who's that? What on earth is that? I've never heard anyone speak to me. Sounded like an Irish lady talking about business class. I'm not sure. Oh, there we are anyway. We'll start the disembarkation process. No idea who that was talking to me. You can see a little bit of stuttering here and there. So look, they are limited to certain amounts of performance. This is New York City. Around the corner, Newark Liberty International VAT Sim, and right now my FPS is 30, so it's stretching my 3080, but it's at least far better than it was before, so well done. Bear in mind my PC's 4 years old, it's working well, but if you missed it, great exciting announcement. Teamed up with Chill Blast, they've built me a super PC. It's going to be arriving here before Christmas, and it will be a much better platform to stream off with excess performance. I hope to then cap everything at 60 FPS in 2K, so it'll be ultra smooth all time. It's just obviously limited by the simulator itself, which has stutters. But very exciting for me personally. I hope you guys will enjoy the experience watching more as well, because I was really disappointed last stream in Munich where the performance really dropped off prior to Sim Update 4, but yeah, really nice. Probably your CPU rather than your GPU unless you're running 4K. No, I'll be sticking to 2K. There's not really much point streaming in 4K because not many people can actually watch that live with the bitrate internet connection. I think 2K is a really nice compromise between quality and performance, so I have all 2K monitors, LG, Nvidia, G-Sync enabled, so I'm going to go there as well. Anthony, what's the new rig going to set you back? Already paid for it. It was less than 5,000. Not by much. I've got a discount as well, working with Chill Blast, and I will be promoting their PCs coming forward. So if you are in the market for a new PC, I will be very soon able to provide an affiliated link with some sort of promotion, but that hasn't yet been decided fully. I need to discuss that with Chill Blast, but of course now I'm affiliated with them, I'm going to encourage you to get one of their PCs. But just as a sort of point of view, this is my 3rd PC from Chill Blast, my first in 2017, and I've only upgraded due to performance requirements needed in these simulators. I have never had an issue with it. And my second one, 4 years old, never had an issue. The first one never had an issue. In fact, my friend who I gave my old PC to, still using his Chill Blast PC now as well. So, you know, that's why I stuck with them. That's why I bought a 3rd one. I contacted them to see if they work with me, and they said they will. And there's a reason I've chosen that brand, because PCs are bulletproof, and they come with a 5-year warranty, which I think is the best in the industry anyway. So anyway, look, I'm going to be very excited to set that all up in the week or two. Hopefully get something out before Christmas, but maybe a stream or two with my existing PC. We can give it a lovely goodbye, because it's served me really, really well. Anyway, Sim Update 4, amazing, really impressed. Well done Asobo for pushing that update. I have no idea how they make these things in the background, but the performance gains I'm getting are considerable, and even more so on a more powerful PC. But it gives people the opportunity who have a lower spec build to enjoy great performance, and perhaps go into more scenery-intensive airports like Newark, Boston, where we departed, flying to the cities where I generally, you know, VATSIM events into Frankfurt, I've avoided because I know my PC is going to grind to hold streaming, so won't do so in the future, which is very exciting as well. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look here in chat. Any major bugs on the build? Captain Chemtrails, not that I've noticed, a bit of stuttering here and there, but bear in mind we're on VATSIM in Newark and New York. Very impressed with performance as well. Loads of other people in chat I don't usually see. Nice to see you all here in chat as well. Sorry for asking again, just curiosity, what's the difference between a Pilot's Operating Handbook, FCOM, AFM and QRH? So they're all various models. A Pilot's Operating Handbook you don't really have for a commercial jet airline, and the FCOM is the SOPs included within 2 elements of operator. FCOM 1, which involves the procedures and supplementary procedures, FCOM 2, the technical element as well. The AFM is more a manufacturing manual, we don't really reference, but you can do. QRH is a checklist for non-normal situations, so they all have their different jobs. But anyway, let's conclude things here today. We'll log off of VATSIM. I'm going to restart GSX here for sort of close it. Which will allow me to do for the first time in a long time a replay. I've not done one of these in Microsoft Flight Simulator in quite some time. No idea how it'll work in this aeroplane, so what I'm going to do is just restart Koodle, which will clear off GSX. We'll go into the cockpit, start a panel state. If I go here, load, I think it's final. There we are, that's configured for landing. There we are. So just give the aircraft a second to sort of think about a few things. Flaps 30, I think you have to match as many switches as possible, otherwise you get this annoying clicking sound. It's not a smooth process doing this, but it should allow me to do the replay. Right, that's one thing I explained as well over Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's a fantastic replay tool. Anyway, let's give this a shot. Let's see what happens when I start it. Replay music is on. Haven't heard that for a while. Let's go here. Uh-oh. Don't know what even that circle is. So, stop recording. Play. I think it's working okay. I know the sounds when you spool the engines down aren't that great though. Whoa, one gun. Let's have a look from there. Yeah, look at everything loading in far quicker. Alright, let's have a look at this landing. I think the sounds though won't be great with the engine spooling down and the flare. No, doors are open, that's great. But listen to the engines. See how they just go do 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 do. It's okay though. I just want to look at my landing. Spoilers, I'm having to control manually. It's a little bit right at centre line. That's not very good, Sam. Oh, that was a butter. That wasn't a -200. That was a butter. Not bad. That's the sounds. Too loud, sorry. Is that better? Or the music? I don't know. Yeah, the replay tool is not ideal anyway. You can watch the replay from this view anyway, enjoy the view. I should probably go the other side with New York. There it is, all loading in. Right then guys, that concludes today's live stream in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 with Sim Update 4. Great improvement in performance, very happy with the updates. I look forward to uninstalling 2020, which well, I might as well not do on my PC now because I've got a brand new one coming in a week's time. But very, very exciting indeed for me. But it really is thanks to all you guys that I have the ability to treat myself and provide this sort of level of PC build to ensure that you get a better quality stream. So really, I want to thank all of you for that. But yeah, they're exciting. I'll keep you posted with any opportunities for Chill Blast and working with them in the future. It's very exciting. But yeah, enjoy Sim Update 4, free updates. There's some weird other stuff like Stranger Things and Red Bull Air Race. I think the latter's okay. I'm not sure about the Stranger Things thing, but enjoy. But yeah, what stadiums down there? Very, very cool to see all this in the sim. Guys, thank you very much to everyone that watched, to the gifted members and people that joined. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to the channel, members. Next stream will actually probably be our 6-year anniversary Alpaca Airways group flight on Sunday, so I'll put a members community post up regarding information about that so you can join. Anyway, look after yourselves, enjoy the upcoming weekend, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye.
Welcome